Tara Halpin and I'm the founder of Sheela. Sheela is on a mission to empower you to take care of your pelvic floor health. Today's video is all about what a pelvic floor is and what it does. The pelvic floor is a sling of muscles and connective tissues located in the pelvic bowl. This is the cavity created by your pelvis at the base of your torso. The pelvic floor sits in the very bottom of the pelvic bowl and stretches from the tailbone here at the back all the way underneath to the pubic bone here at the front. These muscles are essential for supporting your core and helping you stay upright, for holding in and releasing wee and poo, for sex, birth and breathing. They also hold our pelvic organs like the womb and the bladder in the right place. Healthy pelvic floor muscles squeeze and relax automatically, helping your body to eliminate waste. But you can also squeeze and relax them consciously, just like you can flex and release your bicep if you have any. You can feel your pelvic floor muscles in action around 3 sphincters. A sphincter is a circular shaped muscle. Around the urethra, that's the tube where wee exits the body, around the vaginal canal, and around the anus, that's where poo comes out. You squeeze the muscles by pulling them upwards and inwards, from the anus at the back to the vagina and urethra at the front. This movement can be subtle, so don't worry if it takes you a few tries to feel it. A helpful image can be to think about zipping up your jeans. You can try and isolate those pelvic floor muscles so that your bigger muscles like your glutes aren't doing the work for you. Your pelvic floor muscles form a vital part of your core, along with your back muscles, your stomach muscles, and this diaphragm, which is underneath our lungs. Together, these muscles attach to your pelvis and your spine and create stability in your body. The pelvic floor is the foundation of this core group of muscles. Pelvic floor issues are known as pelvic floor dysfunction or pelvic floor disorders, and symptoms include incontinence, with wee and poo from a tiny leak to full flow, inability to hold in a fart, or prolapse where the pelvic organs start to bulge into the vagina, bladder, or rectum. There are many reasons why these conditions can occur, and many of them disproportionately affect women. Pregnancy, childbirth, menopause, obesity, prostate issues, chronic constipation, chronic cough, hormonal changes, and even heavy lifting can all impact how our pelvic floor works. The pelvic floor is also connected to our emotional selves, with many people carrying tension in their pelvic floor in response to stress and anxiety. A healthy pelvic floor means we can trust our bodies to carry out any activity we like, from simple bodily functions like going to the toilet to feats of endurance like running a marathon. Untreated pelvic floor issues can lead to all sorts of complications in later life, from weight gain, disrupted sleep and low self-esteem, to high blood pressure, heart disease and decreased bone health. A healthy pelvic floor is one that is balanced. It must be strong enough to hold our organs in place and prevent incontinence, but flexible enough to allow us to wee and poo as we need and to have pleasurable sex. There are ways to prevent, manage and treat pelvic floor issues throughout your life. Taking care of your pelvic floor health means less stress, more joy and better health outcomes in the long term. There are many ways to support a healthy pelvic floor function, and Sheela wants to empower you to get started today. And that's why we've created a free guide. I'll put a link in the notes below this video. Sheela's guide, 5 Habits for a Happy Pelvic Floor, will show you 5 simple ways to incorporate pelvic floor healthcare into your daily life. There are no exercise plans here, just simple lifestyle tweaks that will have a big impact over time. Many women do not know that symptoms like incontinence and prolapse are not a natural part of aging, and that whatever your circumstances, there are ways to prevent, manage and treat pelvic floor issues. At Sheela, we're determined to share this knowledge and to empower you to build your own personalised roadmap for pelvic floor health. So join us here on YouTube every week for videos with practical, actionable hints and tips to empower you to support your pelvic floor health at every stage of your life.